The rules of the Squid Games will be rewritten. Since the first season of Squid Game, the rules have been simple. There can only be one winner. 456 to 1 odds are what the players knew they were signing up for, and nothing has changed since the first round of Squid Games back in 1988. But unlike Season 1, Season 2 ended a bit differently than fans expected. There wasn't a winner at all. The players are rioting against them. While they managed to reel things back in at the end of Season 2, the higher-ups must be wondering how they can fully regain their footing. First step, a morale booster. Opening up multiple spots for winners could be the perfect manipulator for the Squid Games organization. More spots mean more people have a chance for their lives to be changed, and, not to mention, survive. The Squid Games will expand beyond South Korea. There's only been one small throwaway line from one of the VIPs, that the games back home weren't as good as the ones in South Korea, implying that there are multiple locations similar to the island, or at least some version of the Twisted Games. While the show's writer has confirmed that Season 3 will be the concluding story arc for Gi-hun, a finale plot twist, or possibly even a post-credit scene, revealing the existence of a global organization of Squid Games could be the perfect stepping stone into a Squid Game spin-off, prequel, or sequel. After all, almost all of the games utilized in Squid Game are rooted in Korean culture. Season 3 will introduce a new wave of players. According to what was shown on screen during the Squid Game's coup, audiences estimate that approximately 62 of the 76 players survived the brawl in the dorm, leaving over a dozen spots open, waiting to be filled. What better way for the Squid Games organization, and the show's writers for that matter, to bring in a new, fresh cast of characters? The latest teaser trailer for Season 3, along with confirmation from the series writer, has made it clear that this will be the story's final arc, making it the perfect opportunity to introduce some last-minute, but potentially fan-favorite, new faces. But it wouldn't make much sense for the organization to allow the Squid Games to continue as they were. Although the rebellion was a failure, it's clear the organization doesn't have quite the hold it used on their participants' emotions. Some new rules, guidelines, and possibly punishments are bound to come into play as the series finale draws closer. Kim Jong-he's pregnancy will be a game-changer. In Season 2, it is revealed that Kim Jong-hae decided to participate in the games after her former partner, Mungi, abandoned her. Now, Jong-hae is left to tough it out through the grueling games, all while carrying her child. Fan theories have pointed toward Kim Jong-hae's survival. In fact, considering the predicament Gi-hun has gotten himself into, it may turn out that she is the only survivor after all. No matter how twisted the Squid Game series has proven to be, killing a pregnant woman would undoubtedly take things to the next level. Just before the Season 3 teaser trailer fades out, we hear the crying of a baby, hinting at the birth of Jong-hae's child. While this could pose challenges for her during the games, a small snippet of Frontman's backstory revealed in Season 2 might ensure her survival. It seems that Jun-ho, aka the Frontman, has taken a special interest in Jong-hae. Could this be because he lost his wife and unborn child and feels a deep connection to her and her situation? If this turns out to be true, then Jong-hae may have the power to put a stop to the Frontman and, in turn, the Squid Games themselves. This theory seems to be at the forefront of everyone's minds. The truth about the Frontman will finally come to light. Despite Gi-hun's greatest efforts to lead a rebellion against the Squid Games organization, it ultimately fails. One popular prediction for Squid Game Season 3 is that it will come down to a face-off between Gi-hun and the Frontman. But what if the two have more in common than we once thought? What if the Frontman, also known as Hwang Dong-hyuk, was in the exact same position as Gi-hun before the events of Squid Game Season 1? What if, just like Gi-hun, Jun-ho participated in the games and returned again to try to put a stop to them? However, he soon realized that trying to stop the games was futile, so he decided to work his way up and become the new Frontman in an effort to make them as fair as possible. After all, if you can't beat him, join him. If that's the case for the Frontman's backstory, it leaves two possible endings for Gi-hun. If the games truly can't be stopped, he may die trying. Or is it possible that he could become the next Frontman to save everyone and prevent the games from becoming even more rigged? Jun-ho will make a dramatic return. In-ho watches as Jun-ho tumbles into the ocean after being shot in the shoulder, a small sacrifice for maintaining order and the secrecy of his identity. It is not until Season 2 that we find out that Jun-ho has actually survived, thanks to an old sea captain. However, this is not just by happenstance. Jun-ho is brought back to health and ready to jump back in a pursuit of taking down the games, with the help of Gi-hun and Wi Ha. But there's one downside. Remember that old sea captain? It is later revealed that he was hired by In-ho to rescue and keep an eye on Jun-ho, confirming that In-ho wanted to ensure his brother's survival from the very beginning. While it's possible that there could be some negative connotations to this alliance between In-ho and the sea captain, there is one more possibility that might help Jun-ho get back to the island. Guard 11 will play a key role in player 240 SIXS survival. Guard 11, Kyung-nul, has proven to be quite the conundrum. Her complicated past as a North Korean defector turned Squid Game's guard has caught the attention of viewers, and her connection with player 246 has sealed her fate as the series' most intriguing character. Player 246, whom audiences know as the father trying to earn money to pay for his daughter's cancer treatment, was tragically shot during the Battle of the Dorm. I have his daughter at home. However, his attacker was conveniently left off-screen, leaving viewers curious if it could have been Guard 11. But why would she kill someone she sympathized with, especially considering the writers made it clear that she misses her husband and daughter? There's only one answer. She plans to get player 246 out. The Season 3 teaser begins with Gi-hun appearing out of a coffin. Could it be possible that there is a deeper meaning behind this sudden focus on that menacing pink bow? What if Nola is planning to save Yun-suk from the beginning and shot him in the shoulder, so she could then transport him off the island using one of the coffins? This theory begs the question. If that is the case, could Yun-suk be another key to getting the island discovered, providing some well-deserved recognition for South Korean directors, actors, writers, and more? To say Squid Game is worthy of the title most successful Netflix series of all time would be a serious understatement. Redefining the horror genre couldn't have been easy, and fans are eager to see how Hwang Dong-hyuk, the genius behind the games, brings it all to a close. What are some of your favorite Season 3 theories? Is it time to put the series to rest, or is this just the beginning for the Squid Game universe? What are some games you want to see return in Season 3? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more theories just like these. Thanks again for watching Screen Rant, and I'll see you in the next one.